Okay, gang. How are you? All right, we got a new assembly to put together, and I got my TV on and a movie on. Of course, since somebody just screamed, so it's not me; it's the movie. It's good old Charlie Chan in Reno. Anyway, this is the bottom part of the medicine cabinet that I built for the wall, and this is the bottom one. So it's a bigger box. It's a heavier box. It's the it's the bottom one. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and I'll lay some parts out, and then we'll get moving on it. Okay. So sit tight, stand by. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit of the unboxing because I just want to make sure that this I ordered through Amazon because Lowe's had it, but it was like twice the price or something. I mean, it was just super expensive compared to Amazon. So I took the chance and came the other day. I also bought, when I went to Lowe's, I bought a couple of the poles. So here's the poles for when I get to that point. So round nickel satin finish, 1.25 inches. So they had them individually, and they had, I think it was a 10-pack. The 10-pack was over $20. I only needed 2, so I didn't need the 10-pack, so I bought 2. All right. I'll run this for a little bit, and just to see real quick if there's going to be any. Here's the fasteners. Here's the. Here's what it is. Teamson Home, just like the other one. Elegant Home Fashions. This is the floor cabinet with 2 doors. 7466 ELG 529 534. Now this is the Neil. The Neil double door. I guess that's the name of it, the Neil. But that's what it's going to look like when it's done. So let's keep going just for a little bit. Just want to make sure nothing's. And the box looked pretty good. You know, I always look at the box first, right? There was a couple of dings up here. There was one ding here, and I think there was another ding on the other side. Yeah. So the box looked pretty good. All right. Tell you what, I don't want to bore you with all this. So let me come back after I have some of it out of the box. On the note real quick, there is no way, once I unbox all this stuff, there is no way I'm going to be able to put all that stuff back into it if I need to return this. Because it's so tightly packed and organized. It's just, look at this. I mean, you pull this little stuff out, and there's just no way, whoever designed this packaging was a genius. All right. So, hold on, I'm still going. Okay, she's all unboxed. Definitely need a good surface to work on. The floor, whatever. And I quickly look at everything. Nothing too bad. There's a little bit of a blemish here. That's really the only thing I've seen so far. But no cracks or anything that I can see. That's a good sign. You know, they really do package these things real good, so you gotta give them that. All right, let me get some things organized and see what the first. Yeah, I'll just take it with me for that one. See what the first thing is. All right, so it's just an overview of all the exploded view. Oh, that's the legs. Oh, the legs might be in here. Wait a minute. Let's see. Let's open this up real quick. Because I didn't find the legs, so let's see if the legs are in here. I heard one person on Amazon. Now I don't want to jinx myself, but here's the legs. The legs. Okay, good. One person on Amazon said he only got 3 legs. So look at these little tiny legs. Okay. All right. Let me get a little bit more organized, and we'll come back. All right. So we're gonna be ready to do some work here. First step 1 is C and D. I got my C and D. Just put a couple of dowels in and some of these little screw fasteners. All right, and if it was anything like the first one, they painted over Yeah, they painted over all the screw fasteners. So just be mindful of that. And you might have a little paint in the threads. So that's going to be step one. And then we'll move on to attaching E to D in a sec. So hold on one bit. Also, real quick, this came with a little thing of glue. I'm not going to use the glue because they want you to glue the dowels, which makes sense, but I'm not going to do it. Just in case I have to pull it apart, I don't want to have to deal with glued in dowels, so I'm not even going to do that. The cabinet came out fine, but that's what it calls for. That's where you see this. It wants you to glue all the dowels, but I'm not going to do it. All right, hold on. Okay, you got to be careful when you put these screw fasteners on because it's easy to get them a little bit cross-threaded. So use your hand with the screw and screwdriver, and then kind of guide it in. And once it threads to where you want it to go, then you know you're good. All right, so I got the dowels and the fasteners on C and D. I'm going to attach E, which is here. I'm going to attach E to D, and let's see what the next one might be. Let's get a little preview of the next one. Oh, okay, yeah. So you're going to put E to D, and then you're going to use these little turnbuckle things on step 2. All right. I'll be back. All right, gang. I went ahead and did step 2, which is just connect C and D to E. Let's go to step 3, which is oh, well, okay. I already did partial step 3. Now I got to get the top, which is underneath there, and get that all ready. That's where I'm at right here. So we'll get the top, put a couple of dowels in, put 4 of those little screw fasteners in, and then we'll get ready for that. Hold on. All right, I'll take you with me on this one. See these little screw fasteners? Now this one's a little cattywampus, so what I'm going to do is just kind of put it. I'm going to make it so you can see. Just kind of use my thumb and forefinger just to get, so I want it standing up straight, right? And then once you twist it, you can feel the threads taking hold. Then you can let go of it. See, I haven't felt it taking hold yet. This one's a little, I'm going to change positions for it. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's where she wants to be. But it can be a little, touch and go there. And don't over tighten these things. Don't over tighten it. Just get it snug and just a little past snug. Snug and a little past snug. Because you'll probably pull these things out. If you or spin them, and then it will become, then they'll loosen up, and then I don't know what you do. Probably use glue, right? All right, hold on. Okay, I got all my fasteners in, the 2 dowels in, and that's all the fasteners that I'll be needing. So I won't be using any more of these for the rest of the build. All right, so now all I'm going to do is attach A to the top. That's the top. That's the front. So I'm just attaching A to the C and D. All right, easy stuff. Hold on. All right, not a big issue. But I got to spin this around. I thought this was like a bottom shelf. This is actually the top portion of it. So I have to go like this because here's the holes to accept these screw fasteners. Because I went to put it in the other end, I'm like, oh, where are these holes? So anyway, I looked at the drawing, and all right, so this is the top. This is the top, and that's the floor. That's the bottom. All right, so we got it all straight. Let me get that attached. All right, I should probably mention real quick that there's a special way to put these things in, these little turnbuckles. There's a little arrow with a plus and minus. The arrow you want the arrow to point to the top of the Phillips screw head. That's where this opening is, right? So say your Phillips screw head is like this. You want the turnbuckle to go pointed to the top of the Phillips screw head. Because when you use your Phillips, you're going to turn it to the right, and that's how it gets tightened down. All right, so I don't know. It might be confusing. So something to keep in mind. Okay, moving right along. The tops installed. All I got to do is put the little stickers on. And I'm going to move on to the next one. B is the base. So that goes on next. And for that, I'm going to use 2 dowels, and it looks like there's 4 Phillips screws. So we're going to get that done. All right, going pretty easy so far. Oh, now that I said that, well, you know, cross your fingers. Okay, now with B, with the base, it was a little confusing when I first looked at it, but it requires 2 dowels, and that's the dowel hole right there. That's how I knew which was up and down. See, this is the bottom part, the part that's going to be pointed towards the floor. This is where the legs are going to go. Right? So this is where the dowels go. So that's why I knew which was what. All right? Yeah, I know. Hold on. All right, gang. The base is in. Go on to the next one. Oh, looks like it's time for the doors. Got 2 doors. So we want to figure out. I'll probably do the same thing I did with the medicine cabinet, the vanity cabinet. Stand this up on its end and use some the styrofoam blocks to get my door the height of the shelf where the screws want to go in. So, because that worked out pretty good. So that's what I'm going to do next. And moving right along. I think maybe I got better at it since I did the first one, right? Could be. And look, it's like I said. Remember I said it's going to stick out a little bit further and a little bit wider. So this is, I think it's going to be again another perfect piece. So we'll keep on going. Hold on. Okay, I'm looking to see. Oh, all right. One telltale sign is the okay. That's what you want to look for to see which is which. Okay, see that little metal strip? That's to hook up with the magnet to close the door. So let's find that. Let's find it. Ah, here it is. All right. So yeah, so here it is right here. I don't know if you can see from there. All right, good. Good. Let's get that going. Hold on. Okay, so just like the first one, I used whatever styrofoam blocks like needed to prop it up, just to make the hinges, sit nicely on that deck where it wants to be screwed down. Just make it easy for yourself, right? That's what I always try to do. Make it easy on yourself. All right, just to speed things up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and put my poles on, and I'm going to install the shelf bracket. All right, 'cause it's right there, so I'm just going to do that. So it might be a step saver. So hold on. Okay, another thing I'm going to do real quick, since it's on its side, is I'm going to put the legs on, which is where is it? Well, they're already on at step 9. Oh wait, or is that is step 9? Wait, where's step 8? Oh, well, they're on at step 8. What, did we skip over it? Oh, I missed the page. All right, there it is. Step 6. All right, so I'm going to do that right now because it's on its side, so it's going to be easier. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's getting there. All I got to do is put the door on, screw the back on. Now the legs, there's not a whole lot of thread that goes with the legs, so be careful with that. And the thing, it will probably wobble, so what I'm going to do is just unloosen one of the legs until I can control that wobble. Because I expect to be a wobble. Ooh, I got a lizard behind me. Darn it. It's getting warm outside, so they seek the shade. All right, so I'm going to put it on the other side, get the other door on, and we'll come back. Hold on. Another thing real quick too is this thing is a little bit heavier than that vanity cabinet, that wall cabinet. So it may require 2 people at some point. Yeah, it's definitely more wood, bigger, so it's a little heavier. Just keep that in mind. Okay, gang, we're getting there. One thing I would highly recommend is clean the glass because there's fingerprints and stuff, in several spots. So I'm gonna clean the glass real good. All I have left to do is, and this looks all right. Even before I haven't even put the back on yet, and the back is in 2 pieces, and that's what this is for. You join the 2 pieces in the back with this piece right here. But definitely clean the glass. All right. All right, hold on. Okay, this is interesting. I'm looking at the backing. It comes in 3 pieces. I would have thought that The thinner piece, yeah, the thinner piece goes, all right, let's just start from the beginning. Let's see. All right, so they want you to put on J, which is back there. It goes up and down, all right? So that's J. Then they want you to put on K, up and down. And it doesn't tell you about the plastic strip. It doesn't tell you about this. See, there's K. And here's the plastic strip. Oh, well, it does say M. Okay, so I'll take that back. It does say M, but it does, you know, so, all right. And then you finish off with I. All right. And that's it. Everything else is done. But let me get to that, and we'll show you the final product. Hold on. Okay, we're making progress. Just got a few more screws to put in, and I'll give you a good look-see. All right, hold on. Okay, there she is. All finito. All right. No parts left over. Well, I take that back. A couple of stickers. And the glue, which I didn't use. Oops. So, yeah, when you get to the back, you got to use the extra, well, not the extra screws. They want you to, there's screw holes here, so just make sure all the screw holes have a screw. Because this kind of joins, these screws kind of joins the top to the bottom. But not too bad, huh? Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Remember to clean your glass. I'm going to clean mine again, and I'm going to clean it off in the other one, the wall cabinet. Yeah. Want some dimensions? All right, hold on. I'll get you some dimensions. All right. Let's start with the height. The height to the very top is about 34 inches. That's not that's about the size of the height of a standard cabinet, 34 inches. There's the width, 2 feet, 24 inches. The width of the top is 26 and a half. The depth at the top is about 11 3/4. The depth here is about 10 and a half. So not too bad. The opening, the cabinet opening, I'll give you the size of the doors. The size of the doors are 21, actually about a 21 1/8 by about 10 3/8. So not too bad. Little blemishes, a couple blemishes here and there. Nothing to really, go crazy about. I'm just glad nothing was broken, because these things are notorious. You buy them online, this assembled furniture, and then notorious for being broken. It just takes one good drop on a corner and boom. So that's it. And it is heavy. It's definitely heavier than the wall cabinet I put together. And I can already tell it's going to wobble. Even though this isn't perfectly flat, of course. It's going to wobble a little bit. But so all I'm going to do is I'll take the one that wants to be adjusted and I'll just unscrew it. And hopefully, that'll solve the issue. If it doesn't, I'll deal with something else. So there it is. It's the same. Now this is the Neil. I don't know if I told you that in the first. Yeah, it's the Neil. It doesn't say that on here. Teamson Home, Elegant Home Fashions, but look for the Neil. I guess that's the style name, maybe. Don't know. So there you have it. I like it. All right. Got any questions? Let me know. And there you have it. All right. So as usual, you know the deal. More to come.